Head on down to the tracks. I'll explain on the way.
By myself?
Hey, I know there's some scary shit out there, but it's all in how you look at it. You tell yourself you're gonna have a good time, you'll have a good time. Am I right? But seriously, those motherfucking OD will tear you apart. Be careful.
Hello everyone and welcome to Crappy Reviews, where the games aren't always crappy, but the reviews usually are. I'm the Crap Gamer with you as always. Please take the time out to hit the like and subscribe button if you enjoy the review. My channel has a ton of other great gaming reviews and gaming related content, so make sure to check that out as well. Today, I'm reviewing the Xbox One exclusive Sunset Overdrive. This was one of the biggest announcements at E3 2013. You had Ted Price, the head of Insomniac Games, on Microsoft's stage announcing an Xbox One exclusive. This would have been like having Peter Molyneux being on the Sony stage to announce a PlayStation exclusive. It was one of those rare, incredible moments. Too bad it was overshadowed by a bunch of PR mumbo-jumbo, and most gamers forgot the reason we buy consoles in the first place, and that's the games. Sunset Overdrive looked so promising, it was immediately on my radar. I remember years ago, we all thought we'd have that Pixar animation movie type of graphics in video games at some point. Now Max, The Curse of Brotherhood actually achieved this in my opinion earlier in the year, but Sunset Overdrive takes that to an entirely other level. A fully open world, beautiful, colorful game that is stunning to take in. The draw distance is truly next generation, as is the amount of enemies on the screen at the same time. There's so much action going on that there's literally not been a single time where I noticed a frame rate issue or any type of graphical problem. YouTube videos and Twitch streams can't do this game justice. Trust me on this one. It's simply gorgeous and unique. Obviously, a lot of people will think Sunset Overdrive reminds them of a different game or two, or three. For me, it was almost as if Sega hadn't stopped making consoles and this was on the Dreamcast 2 or 3. It's got the color and kind of the hue of Jet Grind Radio, but the similarities end there. In Sunset Overdrive, you have to keep moving, jumping, bouncing, grinding, but whatever you do, you cannot stop moving. You will be quickly overrun with enemies if you do. You also need to keep moving in order to build up your style meter. If you stand still, you'll lose that quickly. Now the style meter is important because you need to be at certain levels to activate amps, which are power-ups of sorts that you get throughout the game. There's full character customization options, tons of upgradable, wacky, and dangerous weapons, all of them which can be found throughout the game. Now, what's also cool is you can equip their own amps into each weapon individually throughout the game as well. Now, thanks to Microsoft's Azure Cloud, you can seamlessly go into multiplayer by finding a phone booth and doing something called Chaos Squad matches, which puts you and 7 other people in a horde type of mode where you fight wave after wave of enemies and you try to generate skill points, but you work cooperatively and not competitively, although you do try to outscore your opponents. The main thing you'll want to do is find the ways to do the most stylish kills. And the cool thing about Chaos Squad is it doesn't feel tacked on. In a day and age where there's so many tacked on multiplayer modes, this isn't one of them. This one is unique and its own thing. Now the story is simple. There's a new energy drink from Fizzco called Overcharged Delirium. The problem is that the drink turns everyone into mutated monsters called the OD'd. You traverse the city helping people, and in return, they help you out as well. You do quests for them, they hook you up with shit. It's a simple story, but it's filled with some great humor and fun. The story never takes itself seriously, and all the emphasis is instead put on the great core mechanics and pure enjoyment of the game. The voice acting is spot on, and some of the funniest, best, humorous you'll find in any game. Insomniac Games, long known for some of their great PlayStation exclusives like Ratchet & Clank and the Resistance games, they've also done the original Spyro the Dragon games if you didn't know that. But thankfully, Microsoft was able to give them the resources and freedom to produce a game that they've always wanted to. Sunset Overdrive is pure fun. It's what gaming is all about. If you own an Xbox One, this is a must-own game. And if you're worried about language and gore, there's an option to turn that off as well. Sunset Overdrive is this generation's Gears of War, and by what I mean by that is it's the first action shooter that delivers in all aspects on the new console: story, graphics, fun, online, and everywhere in between. Sunset Overdrive quickly put itself in the running for Game of the Year 2014, and this game is a great reason to own an Xbox One. Sunset Overdrive gets a fantastic 9.5 out of 10. With the only negative in my opinion is a lack of a free roam online where you could play cooperatively, but they said that could be patched in later. Thanks for watching. Please remember to comment, rate, subscribe, and rack 'em up, guys. Crap Gamer, out.